In which ways does your media product use and challenge the typical conventions of a magazine? Obviously, when creating our magazine, we had to stick to certain conventions so that it looks professional and challenges the competition of other magazines already on the market. However, I did change certain aspects so that my magazine is unique and different to others already out there. My magazine uses a bold masthead at the top. This is a form of a real convention that magazines use. I didn't change this aspect because the masthead is important for your magazine to be recognised. I also thought about my magazine being seen on a shelf in a shop, and the bold red masthead that I have chosen makes it easily seen. Also, keeping in with the conventions of an ordinary media product, I added a tagline under the masthead to describe my magazine and entice the readers. However, challenging a usual media product, I have added a ripped paper effect across my magazine. This is a part of my brand identity and my USP, which is my unique selling point. I chose to do this because it stood out from other media products but still looked good and kept in with the magazine genre. The colour scheme of my magazine product is red, yellow, black and white. This is typical for the rock or punk genre of a magazine because it's bold and doesn't specify a certain gender. Like a stereotypical magazine, I decided to add a main image and secondary images. My main image is direct while the others are indirect. This gives a variety to the audience. My main image is of myself. I decided to use myself because this was the look I was going for. My image is of a strong female character which challenges Laura Mulvey's theory of male gaze. However, my secondary images are of bands and are placed in the left third of the magazine. This is stereotypical to a magazine product. Again, characteristically found in a magazine is the puff. This is a way of giving away freebies or announcing competitions to the readers. This tempts the audience further into buying the product. The layout of the contents page challenges stereotypical rock contents pages because of its look. The main image is separate from the text and the secondary images are made to look like Polaroid pictures. This is not typically seen in a magazine, but I thought it kept in with the theme. However, I used a lot of conventions that are typically found in a contents page, such as features, page numbers, and images. These are important to have because the purpose of a contents page is to be able to find the pages you are looking for. My double page spread keeps in with the conventions of a rock magazine because of its look. My main image is on the left hand side and the article is on the right. This is done typically on a magazine so the image is seen first. I used a pull quote. I thought this was a good idea because it gives something from the artist's point of view which draws the reader in further. For my article title I used a play on word which was Quella drives into success. This makes the magazine humorous to the readers. The language in my article, like most magazines, is quite colloquial, so it relates better to my audience. My magazine's price is $2.20. This will be the same on every issue, which creates a sense of consistency and is also cheap to my mass audience of 16 to 25-year-olds who may still be in education or without a job. I've decided to do all of this to appeal to my target audience, such as the colour red, which features a lot in my magazine, could connotate love or danger, which appeals highly to my student target audience. I have used images where the models are looking directly into the camera and away from the camera. This creates an effect where the artist looks more off guard and relaxed. These relaxed and playful poses match my target audience. Although I have challenged some things about the typical conventions of a rock magazine, I have mainly kept things the same, so that my magazine doesn't look out of place next to other magazines it may be competing against in the market.